What a game! The Houston Texans just rewrote their history books, crushing the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-6 in a stunning road playoff victory. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. If you missed a single second of this epic showdown, you're in the right place. We're about to break down every key moment that led to this monumental upset. Right from the kickoff, you could feel the playoff tension. The Steelers came out swinging, showing some early fight and getting on the board first with a couple of field goals. For a moment, it looked like they might set the tone. But the Texans, they were the definition of calm. They weathered that initial storm, slowly and methodically started building their own momentum, and then just took over. Once they grabbed control, they never let go, dictating the pace and rhythm for the rest of the game. Let's talk about the real MVP of this matchup, the Houston Texans defense. They were absolutely relentless. From the first snap to the last, they brought consistent, suffocating pressure. Their reads were smart, their timing was perfect, and they kept the Steelers' offense completely off balance. I can point to at least 3 separate plays where a single defensive stop completely swung the momentum back in Houston's favor, and the offense capitalized every single time. It was a masterclass in defensive football and the undeniable difference maker in this game. Now, a great defense needs an offense to back it up, and Houston's offense was beautifully balanced and disciplined. The passing game and the rushing attack worked in perfect harmony. It was like watching a symphony of well-designed plays and sharp execution. You could see their confidence growing with every successful drive. They weren't just moving the ball. They were marching down the field with purpose, making it incredibly difficult for Pittsburgh's defense to find an answer. That synergy between offense and defense was key. Of course, the Steelers didn't just roll over. They fought hard trying to claw their way back into the game. But every time they started to build a little momentum, every time it looked like they might stage a comeback, the Texans' defense slammed the door shut. The red zone was a nightmare for Pittsburgh. They just couldn't convert their opportunities into touchdowns. On the flip side, Houston was clinical. When they got their chances, they made them count. That efficiency, that ability to turn drives into points, was ultimately what sealed the deal. One of the most impressive things to watch was Houston's mental toughness. Playing on the road in a hostile environment with all the pressure of a do-or-die playoff game, they were fearless. They stayed composed, minimized their mistakes, and made smart clutch decisions when the game was on the line. They didn't look like a team playing their first road playoff game. They looked like seasoned veterans, a team that truly believes it belongs on the biggest stage. By the time the fourth quarter rolled around, the writing was on the wall. Houston was in complete command. Their defense was still flying around with incredible energy, and the offense was expertly managing the clock, draining any hope of a last-minute miracle. When that final whistle blew, it was pure celebration for the Texans, who had earned every bit of this historic and well-deserved victory. This win means so much more than just advancing to the next round. It proves that the Texans can handle immense pressure and compete with the very best. For the Steelers, it has a bitter end to their season and a clear signal that they have some serious work to do, especially on the offensive side of the ball. This game was a fantastic display of strategy, intensity, and high-level execution. The Texans won this with pure teamwork, discipline, and unshakable confidence. It was a performance their fans will be talking about for years to come. So, what was the most impactful moment of the game for you? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you love professional football breakdowns like this, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.